Martin Luther King. And my thoughts on Martin Luther King. I never, I ain't, I was raised by an angel, a warrior angel, who says she been training me for millions of years for the final war of good versus evil in God's army. It took me 40 years later to figure out who I was. With the help of the Facebook room, spiritual, in them death rooms. They say you's a leader in God's army, you's an angel on the other side. That's why you can talk to the dead. And I'm like, oh my God, now it makes sense. Because I always wonder, how can an angel marry a human? And the lady in the Facebook room say, you ain't human, son, from the stories I read. I said, what you mean? She said, if you's a warrior in God's army, you's an angel. So your angel married an angel. When she protect you from a lynching. And I thought about it and I cried. All this time. And my angel tried to throw hints to me. When an angel come down on earth, they have the hardest life. And that never sunk in my head. Or why my luck always so bad. Why everything evil comes to me. Why everything bad happened to me all my life. Then President Clinton explained it. He said, when you are chosen one, you marked with bad luck for life. You will be rewarded on the other side. Please don't be mad at God, son. Please don't be mad at God. It's the only way he could have prepared you for your journey. And I know this man was telling the truth because in my life, everything bad happened. Look at the story about my best Christmas ever. My first best Christmas, my bicycle got stolen in 1 hour after I got it. My second best Christmas, my bicycle got total loss within 1 hour when I got hit by a car. They're my best Christmas. Then Christmas of a chosen one. But back to the story, right? When I was talking with President Clinton, going over my history, he kept saying, you're going to replace Martin Luther King. You're going to replace Martin Luther King. I said, man, I don't want to replace no Martin Luther King. That man a family man. He cared about people. I was just trying to get a 6-pack of beer and romaine noodles. So I was fighting. You get what I'm saying? So when the claim brings somebody for me to fight, I get paid. So that's the way I was looking at it. Hell, nobody was sending me money. My mom and daddy wasn't sending me money because he lied to my mom and say, oh, I'm sending them 50 a week. The man ain't never sent me. The whole 3 years, I probably got $10. So yeah, that was my income. And I just looked around and made history. I didn't know I was going to go undefeated. I just a little bitty fellow. Everybody I fought wore at least 180 pounds on up, 165 pounds on up. I was number 128 to 138. The whole while I was in college. But he kept saying, Clinton kept saying, the blacks of the future gonna look down upon the black of the past for falling for what the Klan called brainwash, turn the other cheek, and nonviolent. So they're gonna look down upon y'all. They ain't gonna believe that you let somebody treat you like trash, kill your family member, rape your daughters, and all you did, the people of the path will walk around with cardboard saying we should overcome. They ain't gonna believe that you with your family and you let somebody slap you and spit in your face. And this reminds me again of John Lewis. During George Floyd, John Lewis was showing the film on his page where the white police stomped him and he was covered in blood. And he got up and said, I just want to check your hand. And the police were looking at him like, looking at everybody like, why you want to shake my hand? Because I want to show you what a great job you're doing. I want to show you what a great job you're doing. And these children were on it. These young people were on John Lewis' page. And they say, go sit down, you stupid old man. Them days over with, old man. What the hell is you to tell us to let somebody put hands on us and just walk away? Them days over with, old man. Go sit your ass down somewhere. I'm on his page and I'm like, oh my God. These children nowadays don't got no filter. I'm quite sure lots of blacks wanted to tell John Lewis that, but out of respect, they never did. I can't even look at it Black History Month. Soon as I said I turn my TV off. He getting stumped. Martin Luther King getting stumped. They lift Martin Luther King up and the man spit in their face. And he did nothing. Then here comes John Lewis, he covered in blood, the people done stumped him for nothing. And he's like, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job. Come on, man. I never agree with that. And I wish I were there. Because they wouldn't touch Martin Luther King or John Lewis again. If I can get that jump on them with no cameras and nobody watching. Because all of them look the same to them. They couldn't pick me out of the lineup. Because they ain't going to be looking like me when I jump on them. I'm going to have on the ski mask. You get what I'm saying? If I were there, nobody was going to touch Martin Luther King. Never. Never. Because when they do, and the cameras around, next week they're going to fire him. He's going to look like a special ed. He ain't going to know his name. He ain't going to know nothing. Only thing he going to know, whenever he see a black person, he going to be, oh my mama. And that's real. Well, like I told President Clinton, and I'm telling you, young people are the future, the ones who they say going to look down upon the black of the past. Martin Luther King saved millions. He saved millions. And let me tell you how. Back then, we were out muscle. We were out cash. We were outclassed. Ain't no black had no gun. You couldn't hit no white man back then. Don't let that motherfucker history shit fool you. You couldn't touch a white man back then. They could have killed her legally anyway. They ain't got it on paper that it was legal, but when a white man kill a black man, he ain't hardly get no time back then. You hit that white man and see half of that goddamn city dead or your whole family dead. Martin Luther King was protected because he know we were out muscled. After Martin Luther King did what he did, he took one for the team. That's what you call it. And I told President Clinton, oh, back then, I would have did the same thing. I would have took one for the team for my people to rise. And whoever say segregation, if when the black community went down, is a damn fool. Segregation put us with whites. Segregation made white people comfortable with us. It made them comfortable with hiring us. It made them comfortable with giving us loans. It made them comfortable because we were in school with their kids. And they had to teach us the same thing what they teach the white kids. They could no longer hide it. We sit in class, they got to teach us what they teach them. We build our foundation. We build our communities. So anyone who talk about segregation, when they destroyed the black race in America, you a damn fool. You a damn fool. And Martin Luther King, he took that one for the team. Will you be strong enough to take it for the team? Not because of Martin Luther King, we can buy the same guns that they buy. We can get all the weapons we want. We get decent paying jobs now instead of a quarter a day or $4 a week. See, back then, when Martin Luther King was doing his thing, we couldn't afford no gun. They had us where they want them. With the welfare. Remember, their main weapon is separation. Their main weapon is separating blacks. And they did that with the welfare. It can't be no man in the house to get welfare. You can't get Section 8 or any kind of housing if there's a man in the house. I remember back in the day, they used to come to the house a certain amount of times a year to see can they find them anything belong to a man. Man clothes and man shoes, anything. And they'll kick you off of Section 8. When they come to inspect, the word spread around, and black people used to get all the man stuff, put it in a suitcase with a lock on it. It hide it. Because they didn't want the black family to be strong. They wanted it weakened. So if a black had a daddy back then, they were lucky. Because they weren't giving up that welfare. They weren't giving up their housing. And what Martin Luther King did, I can get glasses now. I can buy any hat I want. I can buy all the guns I want. One time I had like over 50 guns. All because of Martin Luther King. And I guarantee you, he's the smartest black man, him and Nelson Mandela, I ever met. Yes, way smarter than Malcolm X. And Malcolm X was smart. But I guarantee you, if Martin Luther King was living today, he ain't gonna say turn that cheek. He ain't gonna say nonviolent. You know why? Because now they here. Because remember, they got helicopters and tanks and all kind of shit these crazy motherfuckers be buying. Not even in the military. They buy these things, right? But we not right here. They main gun at AK-47. Hell, every black I know got an AK-47 just about. And as far as the Spanish, the Mexican, every young Mexican man, I got young Mexican friends because we worked on the job together. All the ones I know got AK-47, one or two of them. I can call one right now, one of my Spanish friends, young guy, in their 20s. Hey, Vato, can I borrow your AK? Oh, see, Davey, see. Yes, Davey. You good man, Davey. So it's an even playing field now. And Martin Luther King's wanted non-violent because he know if one of us hit one of them white people back then, they would take out the whole family or the whole city. Look throughout history. These people take out the whole city because of one incident. And that's what Martin Luther King was trying to prevent. Because he know his people don't give a damn about guns or his people don't give a damn about wiping out the whole city. Even when the police stop a black person today, they talking shit to the police and the police got guns. Which ain't smart. It might look good, but it ain't smart to be talking to anybody who got weapons and you don't. The best thing to do, shut your goddamn mouth, get your ticket, or get a lawyer and fight it in court. Don't fight it in the street because you ain't gonna win. They can plant something on your family member. They can plant something on your child in school. It's just too many ways they can get you. But there ain't no way you can get them like they can get you. So Martin Luther King did the right thing. He got my support 100%. He's a righteous man. I'm a soldier. You get what I'm saying? I can't replace him. I'm a soldier. I'm a hell of a leader too. But from my experience, a black motherfucker ain't never helped me. Right now, I've been handicapped for 10 years. I ain't had one family member to say, hey, do you need your clothes washed? Hey, do you need to go to the doctor? Hey, do you need groceries? Not one family member. So I can't replace Martin Luther King because I don't give a fuck about no nigga. And let history remember that. Thank you and God bless.